Hey, Jenny Bradley here with Triangle Smart Divorce, and I want to talk to you about points. And I don't mean of sporting events. I mean the points you get on your credit card, your travel miles, your hotel points, everywhere else you're earning these redemption things rewarding you for being a good customer. Might just be with a retailer. What do we do with these points in divorce? And the answer is we treat them like any other asset. To the extent they can be valued, to the extent that they have value, then we value them and we decide how we're going to be able to divide them. But actually, we don't make that decision. In part, the company that created the point system forces you into the decision because some of them are non-transferable, meaning you just can't take 200,000 points and say, here, spouse, go take the points and do whatever you want with them. They won't let you take them out of your account for anything other than using them inside their system. And that's the case with most redemption points. So what do we do instead? Well, this requires you to perhaps have a little bit more togetherness than you want if you're going through divorce. But this is really the only other way to do it, to get the maximum value from them. And that's to say, I'm entitled to use X number of points. You're going to buy me an airline ticket at my request, no more than blah, blah, blah points, and no more than this flight class and this, that, and the other, and all the other restrictions that you're going to say. Basically, you're going to ask the other spouse to exercise the points on your behalf and buy you the ticket or book you the room. But then that causes a problem. It's not usually a problem with airline tickets. It's often a problem with hotel rooms because they make the person who's on the point account be the person showing up to check up in the hotel room. So what have we done before? Again, people don't like it, but we put both parties' names on hotel reservations and you're just the one who's getting there first. So it's a little sticky. You're going to have to be able to get along some to be able to use it. But at the end of the day, that's a better thing than actually valuing them for the cash value because most of these points are less than pennies on the dollar. And that's not going to get you the real value of them. And don't neglect these things. They do have value. They have value to you and they have value out there in the marketplace for you to be able to use instead of using cold hard cash for things or using more credit cards for things. So people sometimes gloss these over. Of course, the ones that are with the credit card, we don't tend to forget because they're on every credit card statement. But the ones with the hotels, we often forget. The ones at the retailer, we often forget. And so be sure when you're going through a divorce and you're inventorying all your assets that you think about everything. Where have we spent money before? Is there a point system at Dick's Sporting Goods? Is there a point system at the local restaurant? Is it worth negotiating and fighting about? Because just because you have points doesn't mean that's smart to be using legal time and your time fighting over them if we're talking about it's going to end up in a $10 coupon. But if we're saying it's going to save you thousands of dollars on hotels and airlines, very well may be worth it to you.